A decentralized global team of developers is shirking the urge to be the first to scale Ethereum. Joining us now to discuss is Scroll co-founder Sandy Peng. Hi, Sandy. Congratulations on being chosen as one of CoinDesk's projects to watch. So tell us about this. It seems like your approach is to take things a little bit more slowly, which is very different from the way things usually go in crypto. Can you break that down for us?
Yeah, we think of it as building in a way that's more deliberate and putting community first and also putting security first. I think our fundamental belief is that people don't want their infrastructure provider to be particularly fast or loud, but they do want their infrastructure provider, such as an Ethereum scaling solution, to be reliable, to be transparent, and also to be working unselfishly for its developers. So I think in terms of market positioning and how we think about the mission of Scroll, then the speed to market is not our first priority.
Can you describe what Scroll is for the folks at home who are just becoming familiar with it?
Yeah, of course. So Scroll is a ZK-EVM protocol, and we're open source since day one, and we're working very hard on building something that's called a bytecode level compatible ZK-EVM. So what that means for developers and users is that we are offering the same developer experience as building and working on Ethereum mainnet.
So I'm curious about one thing. We kind of profiled Scroll and on CoinDesk.com. I want to understand, because there was this section in that story where we were talking about Polygon and Matter Labs as the two other rivals in this zero knowledge arms race, and it appeared to me that your point is that we are taking it slowly because we want to get it perfectly right, but they have not gone slowly, and therefore they will not be getting it perfectly right. I'm just trying to understand whether that's what was implied, and if not, then what was it really? And if it was that's what was implied, then what is it that you are doing differently in that search or pursuit of perfection that they have not done, and how do you know that they haven't?
So we don't actually, so I think that the high level answer to that is that I think having multiple layer 2 is very bullish for Ethereum, and it ensures there's plenty of competition, and every team is striving for the same long-term vision of scaling Ethereum. But because of the team's various DNAs and different tools are available and slightly different kind of beliefs, they're going about it in various ways. And this variety is good for the community overall, and it's very good for us to see and learn from some of our competitors. So in terms of how we like to go about things, I don't like to think about it as we're going about it slowly, but we're going about it in a deliberate way, and we're trying to make sure that the security standards and then the way we're doing things, such as kind of decentralization at every level and making sure there's no single point of failure, is adhering to a standard that we're comfortable with and we're proud of presenting. So that's not to imply anything on anybody else. I think some of the other players that you mentioned have played tremendous, have made tremendous strides in terms of building ZK-EVM in their own vision and have made significant breakthroughs.
What do you expect to see over the next few months in Ethereum scaling? What are some of the big trends to watch out for?
So I think over the next few months, we can expect to see Scroll come to mainnet, hopefully, and by our definition, that means unencumbered. It means it's a free bridging experience, and hopefully there will be lots and lots of ecosystem projects for users and developers to play with.
One of our viewers has a question. He Tactical Apex, I think his name is going by. He's asking, who are your backers? Well,
thank you for that question. So we're backed by a lot of fantastic kind of supporters of the Ethereum ecosystem, and we picked our backers very deliberately as well to try and find backers that are value aligned with us and also see part of the long-term vision that we see. And so we're very happy to be backed by Polychain and BainCap Crypto and Sequoia China, amongst many others.
All right. So what's the reasoning also behind Scroll's lines of code playing out in real time on its GitHub repository?
Yeah, so Scroll started off as a completely open source community project. That means we wanted to experiment with a way of protocol building that is global and also completely transparent since day one. And we've really benefited from that way of building. So we've set ourselves the standard of allowing everyone to see our code. And the benefit of that is that anyone can join in and give us real-time feedback. So if there are, so we actually welcome criticism from our either competitors or community members. And if there's anything we're not doing that is adhering to our own higher standards, then, we would very much welcome that criticism, really. So I think, this open source movement is something that Scroll is hopefully at the forefront of in its practice, and hopefully more projects will benefit from this particular way of protocol building.
Sandy, your other co-founder will be coming for Consensus?
Yes, so Haichen will be at Consensus, and he will be sharing a little bit about our technical roadmap, about our decentralized prover network in the planning, and many more things.
All right. Okay. Thanks so much for that, Sandy Peng. Much appreciated you coming on. We don't appreciate that you will not be at Consensus, but we'll let you go. Don't worry. You said you're the other co-founder. We're okay with that. All right. It's not too late. Also, yes, of course. Please. It's not too late. Also, to buy your tickets at consensus.coindesk.com. You can totally go out there and buy your tickets.